Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, USC continues to move and groove, and they appear to be trending for a big-time offensive lineman who just came off a visit this past Monday, Isan Tofa. Listen, he is a 6'4", 305-pound offensive tackle out of the state of Utah. Corner Canyon, coincidentally, that's where Jackson Dart was, man. They got some athletes there. Jerome Miles was there, former USC commit. But look, man, Isan is a 2026 prospect, and he's a massive size guy. And I just kind of want you guys to just kind of remember and really kind of reflect back, give you guys a little history on who Isan actually is. Originally, he never even had USC in the picture, but USC came on strong. So let's take a look at it. So Isan is actually ranked the number 185th player overall in the country. He's ranked the number 11th offensive lineman in the country, and he's ranked the number 4 player in the state of Utah. Utah, you guys know, has some incredible players, big-time players. One in particular that's currently there now with us is Carson Tabarachi, who was actually at Utah, now at USC, plays tight end, but a very versatile player. But Utah has incredible athletes. But just to give you guys some background, Isan was actually committed to the University of Washington, and he ended up decommitting. And that opened the door up for other teams to be involved, such as Oregon and Utah. But like I said, USC was really never on his radar. However, USC, the full court press, you guys know, has been applied all across the board. You guys know the different staff, the different things that have been put in place, and now USC has put the full court press on Isan, and now we're actually getting a visit. So let's take a look at the visit date. All right, before we get into those dates, I will show you guys in just a second why I think that this is getting ready to be a lock for USC as it relates to his commitment. However, you see here, Washington, his official visit dates is going to be June 6th. Even though he decommitted from there, he's going back there June 6th to take a visit. June 13th, official visit is going to be USC. Utah is going to be June 20th. Now, one of the main reasons I feel like this guy's getting ready to make this commitment and leaning more toward USC than anything, you guys know players know everything first. Now, this is a big time. You guys know Samote. He just committed to USC, came from Jay Sarah. Big time, massive get for this new administration that came over for USC. And they put that full court press, and that same full court press, I believe, is being applied to Isan. Now, you guys know players always know everything first. They communicate with one another. They go to bat for one another. And it's incredible because I saw Samote actually put this up last night. And when he put it up, man, my eyes just lit up. I saw it like, I guess with 12 minutes within them putting it up. And when I saw it, I said, okay, he already knows something. And not only that, Isan actually posted a USC account with his picture on it, and he had the big eyes on it. So I said, man, this guy is really trending. And coincidentally, these two situations happened like one after another. So it kind of led me to think like, okay, he's already had a big time visit this week. I believe he was there Monday, and he raved about the visit. And so I said, man, look, he's putting all these things up. Players are going to bat for him now. And you got to think it's really go time. It's on and popping. It's on and cracking, man. So you guys can drop the comments. You guys can tell me how you guys feel about it. But I believe this big time commitment is just coming right down the pipe. And we're not many days away from it. That's what I believe based on some of the things that we're gathering, the information that we're gathering. Now, let's take a look at some recruiting stuff real quick. Now, USC did have a few guys that stock rose a little bit yesterday, man. Big shout out to Xavier Griffin, who is now the number 8 overall player in the country. You see right there, they showed that yesterday on 24/7 Sports. And shout out to all the guys who got bumped up. But what I really want to talk about as it relates to this is that Madden Ryordren, you guys know he was on our show. It's mind-boggling. I don't understand. I don't get the deal with him. And I want to show you something that his dad posted on Twitter, and I would say rightfully so. While USC's 2026 class is doing some phenomenal things, while they're doing great things, and they're, number one right now, and all our recruits are doing solid, they're not giving a lot of respect to Matt Ryordren. You're talking about a kid that had, I want to say 18 interceptions, but I want to show you something that his dad put up on Twitter. All right, this is Matt Ryordren, and he says this is the father. He says, I have no clue why the 24/7 sports ranking keeps Matty at a 88 his whole high school career. Don't know what he has done to get this tiny bump up, but Matty don't care. And so look, everybody seems to be getting major bumps, but for whatever reason, they still got him at a 3-star, and it makes absolutely no sense. Why is Matty Ryordren a 3-star when you got a guy that has 18 interceptions? I mean, he's doing some phenomenal things. I mean, name a guy that's had 18 interceptions and still a 3-star, stuck on a 3-star, really never gets a bump one way or the other. And I feel his pain on this. I understand. This is why I do my Hidden Gem series, because you guys know I feel like they undervalue California recruits big time. You guys know I've stated this before. I started my show like this, talking about California recruits, because I already know, once they go to other schools, they bump them up. But when they're at USC or when they're local, sometimes they just get this value that's just not, it's just crazy. So, man, you guys can drop the comments, man. You guys can tell me what you think. But I totally feel his pain on this, because I feel the same way. And I'm high on him. Not just because he was on this show, but because he's an absolute baller. And he has a knack for the ball. Some people just have that it factor, and Matty Ryordren, he has that it factor. So, look, I'm out of here. Everybody have a blessed day. Fight on, fight on, fight on.